Last up is the area of physical development. Public Law 99/457 states that the IDEA amendments that extend services for special needs children through infancy and preschool years and mandate services for children ages 3 through 5 with disabilities. Young children are evaluated in the areas of physical challenges, developmental motor skills, functional communication skills, behaviors in specific situations, and developmental competence. This includes family needs and a family plan for appropriate interventions. Eligibility. Infants and toddlers from birth to age 2 who are experiencing developmental delays in cognitive development, physical development, communication development, social or emotional development, and adaptive development, or if they are diagnosed with physical or mental conditions that are likely to result in developmental delays. Evaluation and assessment procedures. Individual Families Service Plan, or IFSP, developed and must include statements of a child's present levels of physical development, cognitive development, communication development, social emotional development, and adaptive development, based on objective criteria. Statement of families' resources, priorities, and concerns relating to enhancing development of a child. A statement of major outcomes expected to be achieved for child and family, and the criteria, procedures, and timelines towards achieving outcomes or modifications. A statement of specific interventions necessary to meet the needs of a child and family, including frequency, intensity, and the method of delivering services. Statement of how services will be provided to a child in a natural environment. The IFSP must be reviewed at least every 6 months. A multidisciplinary team for process will include at least one parent and at least 2 professional providers from different disciplines, with one being the service coordinator. Methods of early childhood assessment. Regulations require qualified personnel assess a child in developmental areas such as vision, hearing, speech, and medical status. Assessments include behavior questionnaires, observations, interviews, checklists, and measures of cognitive and language functioning. Assessment of infants. Indications of need for infant assessment include regulatory disturbances, social environmental disturbances, psychophysiological disturbances, and developmental delays. Prenatal, birth, and early neonatal health history is important for evaluation of infants. Assessment of infants, toddlers, young children use the following factors: prenatal, perinatal variables, parent, family, and environmental variables, primary caregiver and caregiver/infant-child relationship, infant variables such as physical, neurologic, physiologic, and cognitive, other infant variables, formation of elaboration of emotional patterns in human relationships, and how an infant reacts to stimuli in environment and processes sensory information. Some assessments of toddlers and children are below. They include the Mullen Scales of Early Learning, the Wechsler Preschool and Primary Scale of Intelligence, the AGS Early Screen Profiles, the Brigance Early Childhood Screen Part 3, and the Brigance Inventory of Early Development Part 3. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the 7 different areas in the process of assessing infants all the way through adulthood. It was an informative semester, and I will use some of the items covered over the last few months in my work life as well as my personal life.